Can we rock?
It's a real one.
Solo Culture Collector, the Hype Collector. Good to meet you, Focalistic. We've been dying to get this interview, exclusive one. Okay, Jägermeister, the relationship with you and Jägermeister, how has it been and how did it come about? And what has been the most memorable thing that you've had with Jägermeister so far?
I think so far the most memorable thing is Straata Nation Address, you know. But yo, we come from far, dog. When we started with Jägermeister, I think I was still doing hip hop, you know, it was just before the transition, but they understood the whole vision. So, you know, it's one of those brands that I think the brand artist relationships need to be,
Yeah.
you know, studied, you know, because we're doing it for 4 years, you know what I mean? That's not child's play, you know what I mean? So, really appreciate you know, being able to be part of culture as well, like that, like being able to change Jägermeister go guys, you know, Focameister, you know, we've had a lot of moments, so it's been crazy. It's just been a crazy journey, and big shout out to them for always supporting culture and being so interlinked.
Awesome, awesome. I love it. And of course, Straata Nation Address, you did a very hectic show. And what is it like as an artist coming from Pretoria, taking it to the world, Pitori to Paris, and now you're doing like a crazy show that everyone can be a part of. And it's a very cultural moment for you and for the fans. Like, what did it feel like reaching that milestone?
Hey man, it was crazy, dog. I won't lie. You know, it's one of those things that even as a kid, they will always be your dream. You know, as a kid, I always wanted to be able to tour the world and come back and tell people what I've learned. You know, because that's what I do it for. That's why I get Rapagas Pitori. That's why I can represent a Pitori. It's one level Pitori Super League, you know. So it's one of those moments that kind of show people what you do it for, you know. And 15,000 people is not a joke, you know. In 2023, after COVID-19, people really saying, you know, we're outside for Focalistic, you know, Tanagadaro Groove and Oba Monate. Yo, man, I'm super humbled. I'm super grateful. I always say for me, when I pray, I always say, God, please, when you shine the light on me, it doesn't blind me. I hope it doesn't blind me. I can shine it back onto you and onto other people. So I'm glad that there were other people who got to shine even on that same stage that we had created. You know, it was crazy. It's about the production value as well. You know, we had an elevating stage, you know, so for me, it was just crazy, man. I'm humbled and grateful forever.
Shout out, shout out. And you mentioned that you coming from Pretoria, like doing this from Pretoria is a big milestone for you. Do you have a reason why you hosted this event at Centurion? Or is it because it's too close from Pretoria?
No, it wasn't in Centurion, it was in Pretoria Botanical Gardens.
I mean,
Harampapi Duri,
I'm
papa.
saying like this one, this specific event. Like,
Yeah.
do you have a very close attachment to Centurion?
No, whoa, this one
Yeah,
here.
this one.
Oh no, it's because it's very close to Pitori. You caught me. You know, also I always try to find a middle ground, man. You know, at the
Yeah.
end of the day, Pitori was so removed from mainstream culture that, you know, we had to do something about it. So we always try to find middle ground. Make sure we accommodate batho ba go Jozi le bona ba khona drive ba ska feel ngare ke bo ma 50 minutes mara he re kwatile re busetsa straight go Pitori papa if wa tla o sa tla o tla.
Online. And one of your biggest hits right now, KK Laser with EQ. How did that relationship come about and what made that record come to light?
I mean, the relationship on those records is actually Tamati. Big shout out to Tamati. I think Tamati. The day I saw him on the internet, right?
Yeah.
So we spoke on the DMs, and then Karajo, Arbate Studio, Atla EQ. I think on the day clearly EQ YS. Big shout out to YS, Young Silicone. And you know, for me, I've always had a passion for artists that, you know, are looking for opportunities and wanna work hard as well. So, you know, the vibes in the studio were on. It's Jägermeister nele on, narele on. Tamatura ta habli, na chumile habli, abe 30 seconds out high. You know, and he made Kekeleza and a lot of other songs. I think me and Tamati probably dropped 2 albums right now, you know, and for me I took a very big liking to Tamati because Natalanya sound the way young one and how I wanted to structure it, and he had his own input as well. You know, I'm not discrediting him at all. Damanagala para. So whoever's watching this, go follow Tamati, EQ, YS, Young Silicone. Make sure you check it out. The kids have waves, papa. Or never wavy. ba bolela ka bafana ba kajeko le nna ke tshwere wave yaka mara ko botsa ka bale.
Bafana Bagachiko. Now say this. With Jägermeister, so far you guys have done Straata Nation Address. There's a lot of things I know are in the pipeline. What do you think we can expect that is coming? Something different, an artist that no one has done with an alcohol brand like Jägermeister. Besides doing something like merch or anything, do you think that we can expect something dope coming from you and Jägermeister?
Yeah, man, at the end of the day, people need to follow, but this has never been done already. You know, we in this moment right now, we celebrating. You know, Straata Nation Address being put on a Jaeger bottle. Bangwetse Focalistic mo yaga yaga. As a trap take guys, you know, this is culture, you know. So people need to look out for more moves like this. There's an Amapiano love letter as well at the back, you know, just to remind people that we're also human beings, you know. We also feel these things that we do, you know. So I had to write a love letter to Amapiano and to culture. So stay on the lookout, follow Focalistic, follow Jagermeister, and see how far we take it.
That's guys. Now, thank you, my brother.
Shout out, Machi.
Big love. Take care.